Hello, Scott. Sorry for taking a minute to get back to you, but just really quickly wanted to go over your website and give you some tips on marketing. So this looks like it's actually built on WordPress, so way to go. I don't know if you built it yourself or not, but it looks nice. I really like the professional images you have. If I was to chop down a tree and I'll spend the first hour sharpening the axe. Nice quote. Anyways, as far as conversion goes, I would add a click to call button on the top here. Something that they can click on and it automatically calls you for a quote. And then instead of a Facebook quote, I would add a form submission on the top right here. You know, maybe make the title here and a form submission here, so that they can email you and request a quote directly through the website instead of having to go to your Facebook page to get the quote. Because just the less steps, the better. And you want people who land on your website to become clients. After that, the next thing is for actual SEO. You want a lot more content on your website. Looks like you have around 100 words. On home pages, I usually go for around 1,000 to 1,200 words. For not so competitive markets, in a more competitive one, you want around 1,500 words on the home page and around 600 to 800 words on the additional service pages. So let me show you what kind of content I mean. So if I search for Anchorage Tree Service Alaska, the first ranking person is this guy. He's got kind of an ugly looking website, but he has more content than you do, at least. So how Google works is it is a bot that goes on your website and reads the words that you have on your website, and they count how many times you use each word and where you use each word. Like, for example, if you use a keyword that you're trying to rank for in the title, Google pays attention to that. Tree service in Anchorage. See, that's a keyword. Tree service in Anchorage. And because he uses the service as well as the location, that's really, really powerful. So when I put his website into one of my SEO tools, he's currently getting 100 organic traffic per month. It's not a ton, but it's not too bad either. So this is the keywords that he's ranking for. Anchorage Tree Service. He's ranked number 1, and he's getting 70 people search that term every month into Google, and he's getting 24 of people from that one search term to click on his website. Tree Service Anchorage gets 60 times. Great Land, maybe that's his brand, I don't know. Tree Removal Anchorage gets searched 100 times. That's pretty good. He's not ranked number 1 for those ones. This guy actually hasn't done that great on his SEO, but he's just the first one that showed up on this in particular keyword. When I put your website in the same tool, it showed no data. It's because there's not enough content for Google to really index it. So you're going to want to be adding lots and lots of content. Besides the actual SEO for your website, getting the right keywords included in the text, building it out more, and getting something called backlinks. The other thing I would recommend to you would be to make sure your Google business listing is optimized. Also, I was kind of curious. You said you work Anchorage to Kenai on your Facebook page. Like, that's so large service area. So I'm kind of wondering what area you're targeting in particular. Or do you live in Kenai? Do you live in Anchorage? Do you have people working on both sides? But I just typed in Anchorage because it was a bigger city. Anyways, so when I looked up your business, I just thought I would give you some tips on ranking your Google map as well, because a lot of the time that's going to be bringing in a lot of traffic as well. When people search Anchorage Tree Service, the first thing that shows up is this map pack. These top three businesses are going to get a lot of calls. That's even before the websites. So you want to be in the top 3 position for both Kenai and Anchorage. And the way to do that is to improve your Google business listing. So one of the ranking factors is constantly updating your website, your Google business listing with new photos and new posts. These are really cool photos, by the way. But you want to be adding new ones every week. Every time you take down a tree, snap a pic, put it on Google. And when you upload it, you want to name those photos as a keyword you're trying to rank for. So name it Tree Service Anchorage, Tree Removal Anchorage, or any small little town along here that you're trying to target. Tree Removal Hope. Just name it one of those kind of keywords as you upload it. The other thing you're going to want to do is make sure the profile is completely filled out. Writing a 700 character fully written out business description is really important. Making sure you have the profile set up correctly, like have all the right categories. Right now it shows that your primary category is tree service. There's other additional categories you could be listed as well, depending on your services, like There's tree surgeon and arborist are other additional subcategories you could add. The other last big ranking factor is something called citations. So a citation, what it is, I mean, you've watched another video of mine, so you probably know already, but getting your business listed in these kind of directories really helps rank the Google Maps. So yeah, Whitespark has a good list. You can do them per city or per industry. These are the recommended ones for lawn care, which is close enough to tree service. So let me know if you have any other questions or if you need help with your website, do keyword research or anything else. I'd be happy to help you out. Yeah, have a good one, man.